Good morning. The judges decided there will be justice in Kenya. To contribute to the prevention of crimes during the next elections, we must proceed promptly. We will. There is a list of 20 suspects, but it is not binding. We envision at least 2 cases against 1 to 3 persons in each case. We will focus on those most responsible according to the evidence that will be impartially collected. We aim to finalize the bulk of the investigation during 2010. We will present our case before the judges. They will decide. This is a judicial process starting. Yesterday, the judges authorized our investigation. Now we can start. As I say, we are trying to conduct an expeditious investigations. We're aiming to present a sample representative of the crimes committed. We envision at least 2 cases. Each case will have 1 to 3 individuals accused. As the policy of the office is, we'll focus on those most responsible in accordance to the evidence that will be collected in the course of our independent and impartial investigations. As you know, the office has presented a list of 20 political and business leaders to the judges. The leaders belong to or are associated with both parties, the PNU and ODM. As you know, the list is just indicative. It is not binding. It's just the names suggested by the different commissions who investigate in Kenya. We have to collect evidence to finally decide on the names of those who could go to trial. It's just the beginning. Our duty is to investigate both incriminating and exonerating information. So, persons under suspicion can request to be interviewed by my office. They can provide the explanations they consider appropriate. We listen to them, we will respect the rights of the suspects. Now, that the opening of the investigation has been authorized, I will travel to Kenya. I will do it in May. I will meet with those who suffer the crimes. And I will visit some of the crime scenes. I will listen to the victims, respect their interests, and request justice for them in court. We have a duty to protect each of our witnesses, and we will. We will do it independently. It is also the responsibility of the Kenyan authorities to ensure that all those who speak in favor of justice are duly protected. Normally we call few witnesses to trial, around 30 in the Lubanga trial and a similar number in Katanga and Ngucholo case. We will try, in the Kenya situation, we'll try to present a reduced number of witnesses in order to limit the risk of exposure. We aim to finalize the bulk of the investigation during 2010. We will present our case before the judges. The judges will decide. Important. We'll analyze the best way to ensure the appearance of the suspect in court. There are different options. We can request an arrest warrant. We can request a sealed arrest warrant, or a summons to appear if the suspect express willingness to cooperate and accept to appear voluntarily before the judges. Then, again, the judges will decide. To finalize my previous comment and then let you make questions, let me be clear. This is a judicial process, but it's a judicial process that will be conducted with the Kenyan, for the Kenyans, including all the communities in Kenya. This court is the Kenyan court. We are an independent part of the Kenyan justice system, supported by 111 states. And will help Kenyan leaders, women, youth, tribal leaders, religious leaders, judicial leaders, political leaders. All have a role to play. My duty is to understand them, to respect them. I would like to analyze together how we can work to prevent future violence. The fifth anniversary of Kenyan independence is coming. It's an historic opportunity to show an example of how a country overcomes violence.